The alarm hums softly, not loud enough to startle, just enough to stir. Outside, London's sky hangs low and heavy, the kind of muted gray that feels like a sigh. Sophie Bennett opens her eyes. For a moment, she doesn't move. She stares at the ceiling, tracing faint shadows cast by raindrops crawling down her window. Her head feels foggy like the weather outside. It's another Monday. Another routine, coffee, commute, deadlines. She sits up slowly, rubbing her temples, thinking, I used to wake up excited once. The kettle clicks on. Steam rises, curling in the air. She stares at it absently, scrolling through her phone, news, messages, notifications, all blurring into noise. Somewhere deep down, she knows, her body isn't tired, her spirit is. At work, Sophie sits by the window of a co-working office in Shoreditch. Her screen glows, filled with numbers and schedules. People move around her. Laughter, footsteps, coffee machines hissing. Yet she feels detached. During lunch, she scrolls past a post. Your habits shape your health more than your motivation ever will. She pauses, reads it again. She remembers her mother's words years ago. Darling, the way you live your days is the way you live your life. A small shift stirs inside her. Not loud, not dramatic, just quiet awareness. Maybe she doesn't need a big change. Maybe she just needs to start small. That night, instead of collapsing on the sofa, Sophie lights a single candle. The air smells faintly of lavender. She sits by the window with a notebook, untouched for months, and writes, I will start small. I will start with 5 minutes. 5 minutes of something good, that's all. She rolls out a yoga mat she bought last year, but never used. The stretch feels awkward at first, her body stiff and unfamiliar. But by the end, her breathing softens. Her shoulders drop. The rain outside taps against the window, a quiet applause. The next morning, Sophie wakes before her alarm. It's still dark, but there's something comforting about the quiet. She opens the window slightly. The air is cool, tinged with mist and the smell of wet earth. She drinks a full glass of water, something she used to forget. She makes tea instead of instant coffee. No rush, no hurry, just stillness. As she walks to the station, she notices things she hadn't in months. The baker unlocking his shop, a woman watering her plants, the faint gold hue on brick walls as the sun rises. It's not a perfect morning, but it feels different. More alive. More present. A week passes. Sophie doesn't change everything, just a few things. She starts taking short walks after work. 5 minutes becomes 10. 10 becomes 20. Her playlist changes, softer tunes, piano and rain sounds instead of frantic beats. She starts sleeping earlier, wakes lighter. Her body, once heavy with fatigue, begins to remember how to move, how to breathe deeply, how to rest without guilt. Her flat transforms too. Fresh flowers on the table, herbal tea tins by the counter, post-it notes that say things like breathe and you're doing well. They're small things, but the small things start to matter. At work, Sophie's colleagues notice something different. She laughs more. Her tone is lighter. Her eyes clearer. Even her boss, notorious for his sternness, pauses one afternoon. You've been glowing lately, Bennett, he says, half smiling. She smiles back, a little shyly. Just trying something new. Inside, she knows it isn't something new. It's something real. Her calm starts to ripple outward. A coworker joins her evening walk. Another asks for her smoothie recipe. Wellness, she realizes, isn't about perfection. It's about energy. The kind you pass on quietly, just by being well yourself.